Welcome back. Today I'm happy to bring you a comparison of a staple in the EDC and tool space versus a lesser expensive newcomer that looks to be a clone of sorts. I'm talking about the Wera Tool Check Plus versus the Kobalt 41-piece mechanics toolset. At the time of recording, you can get the Wera Tool Check Plus for an incredibly low $69.99 on Amazon Prime, which is a great deal as I usually see them for around $90. The Kobalt clone will run you $30 and should be available at your local Lowe's hardware store. As always, I'll be sure to include links to both in the description below, but that brings up the question. Is the Kobalt clone the deal, or is it worth it to go with the tried and true Tool Check Plus? Beyond the drastic price delta, where are they the same and where are they different? First, let me start by covering something that was mentioned on a Reddit thread that is one of my biggest pet peeves, bad clearances. Or would this be tolerances? I think it's clearances. Let me know in the comments below, engineers. But the Kobalt set, everything kind of just is loose. Part of this is due to the type of plastic used for the case, and part of this, again, is just bad clearances. One Reddit user shoved an O-ring into the spot that's meant for the ratchet wrench just to keep it from moving around so much, and that helps quite a bit with the overall noise created. The next thing that stood out to me was the quality of the insert bits and sockets just looked that much better on the Wera, even down to the little range of motion and the second row of insert bits. They just have this little wiggle that allows you to get them out easier. Not to say that it's super difficult to pull the bits out on the Kobalt kit, but it's just a nice little extra design touch. They both come with a small 1/4-inch drive screwdriver. The Wera also takes a few points here for ergonomics, and the magnet in Wera's driver is strong enough to magnetize the insert bit, whereas Kobalt's does not. They both come with very similar 1/4-inch drive ratchets. The Wera is a 60-tooth, and I can't be sure, but I tried to count myself, and I feel like the Kobalt was 72-tooth, but don't quote me on that. There's nothing official written down anywhere. They both come with a 1/4-inch bit adapter that pull up to release. That said, this is the well-known and well-loved Wera Rapid Adapter, so it definitely adds some more points to the Tool Check Plus. There is a reason the Rapid Adapter is well-loved, as it has a better mechanism to insert and remove bits, along with it having a stronger magnetism. They both share the same range and sizes of sockets from 5.5 all the way up to 13 mil. Finally, before I start comparing insert bits, I'll mention the Kobalt toolset is a bit wider, as it has these two bicycle levers on the side that you could just pop off, and then the sizes become almost the same. While both kits offer 28 insert bits, the comparison starts to get a bit fun, as they have a lot of overlap, but the different companies have chose different redundancies. I managed to find a PDF with all the different bits for the Tool Check Plus, but I couldn't find something similar for the Kobalt, so instead I just decided to take stills of the back of the boxes and then crop out the sections that mentions what's included, and I'll superimpose them here so you could pause it and compare all the different bits available. Okay, now, with all that out of the way, let's get into some more of the specs. I threw both kits on my shipping scale, and the Tool Check Plus came in at just under a pound at 15.3 ounces, and the Kobalt Mechanics toolset weighed in at an even 1¼ pounds or 20 ounces. The Tool Check Plus measures in at 7.1 inches wide by 3¼ inches tall by 0.9 inches thick. With the tire levelers, the Kobalt set measures in at 8.6 inches wide, but if you take them off, it drops down to like 7.3 inches at this little nub, or 7.2 just beyond that, so almost the same width as the Tool Check Plus. It is 3.8 inches tall, which is just about a ½ inch taller, and it is 1.1 inches thick. I also wanted to mention that they both offer a lifetime warranty, but I'm sure it's much easier to walk into a local Lowe's as opposed to trying to get a warranty claim done on your tool check. All that brings us back to the ultimate question. If I was to choose to buy one of these again, would I choose Wera's Tool Check Plus or Kobalt's Mechanic tool set? I'd have to go with the Wera. If you could afford it, I definitely think it's worth it. While the form factor is basically the same, the fit and finish is just that much better on all of the Wera components. Wera also has the Take It Easy tool finder colored rings on the sockets, so if I were buying a toolkit for a youngster, especially if they were in the bike riding age, I'd probably go with the Kobalt, as that would be the better solution for cost. Though if I was looking to add something to my own personal toolkit, it would definitely be the Tool Check Plus, and if you need some bike levers, trust me, there are a ton of options out there. Thanks for watching.